Hello, my dear students. A very good morning to all. I hope all of you are fine at your home. This is video 3 of chapter 1, When a Letter Reaches the Computer. In a previous class, we have learned about different word processing softwares and their developers. Then we have done an activity, that is typing a poem. Then we have studied other input methods, that is text from books and text from speech. Then we have studied text editing, then adding a word to dictionary, then how to correct the spelling of a word. So in this class we are going to study what is workspace, how to work with different workspaces. Then also we'll study how to copy from one file to another. Then we have an activity to do in this class, that is copying a file. So let's start our class. So in our last class we have studied different word processors and their developers. Then we have done an activity of typing a poem. Then we have studied about the input methods, that is text from books and text from speech. Then we have studied text editing. Then we have studied how to add a word to dictionary. Then how to correct a spelling. In today's class, we have only two topics, that is workspace and copying from one file to another. Then we have to do an activity, that is copying from one file to another. So let's start our class. This is our desktop. Here on right bottom side, we can see 4 rectangular regions. These 4 denotes different workspaces. We can switch over to different workspaces by clicking on these rectangular regions. We can open different softwares in different workspaces. Also, we can share and transfer data and files from one workspace to another. Now we are on first workspace. In this workspace, we have opened LibreOffice Writer software. Now in second workspace, we are going to open another software, that is LibreOffice Impress software. So we have opened different softwares in different workspaces. So in first workspace, we have opened LibreOffice Writer. In second workspace, we have opened LibreOffice Impress. So we can open different softwares in different workspace. Now we can see how to transfer files or data from one workspace to another. In first workspace, we have already opened LibreOffice Writer. Now in second workspace, we have to select Home. From this, we have to select the School Resources folder. From that Standard 8 folder, we have a file called Taj. Let's open it. Now we have opened this file. We can see the poem called Taj that is given in our textbook. Now we have to copy this poem and we have to paste it in the file that we have opened in our first workspace. So let's see how to copy the file in this workspace and paste it in the first workspace. For that, first we have to select this poem. How to select that? We have to bring the mouse pointer to the starting of this poem and we have to click on the mouse and drag it till the end of this poem. That's how we select the lines. So we can select this poem. Bring the mouse pointer to the starting, click and drag till the end. So now we have selected this poem. Now in order to copy this lines, what we have to do? Either we have to right click on this selected part, then we have to select this copy option, or at the top portion in the toolbar we have this shortcut key to copy, or we have to select this edit menu, then click on this copy option. Now this text is copied. Now we have copied this poem. Now we can move on to our first workspace by clicking on this first rectangular region. We can paste it here, right click, then select paste, or we can click on this edit menu and select paste. Now the poem is pasted here. This is how we can share or transfer data or files from one workspace to another. So we have studied how to copy from one file to another. We have studied what is copy and paste. How to copy and paste a text. First of all, we have to select the text that is to be copied. For that, we have to bring the mouse pointer to the starting of the line, click and drag till the end of the text that we have to copy. After selecting the text, we can either right click on that selected part, then we can click on this copy option, or we have a shortcut key for copy here in the toolbar, or we can click edit menu and we have a copy option here. We can copy the text by using these three methods. Then here itself I am going to paste the copied text. How can I paste it? Either I have to click the right button of the mouse and I can select the paste option from here, or I have to click the edit menu and I can select the paste. See, now I have copied the poem and I have pasted it in the same file itself. This is how copy and paste works. Now instead of copy, if we click on cut, then what happens? Let's see that. Now I am going to select a few lines of this poem, and instead of copy, I am going to select cut. Either right click on the selected portion and I can select this cut option, or I can click on the edit menu and I have to select this cut. See, that lines has been removed from this position. Now I can paste it wherever I want, either in another file or in a different position in the same file itself. This is how we use cut, copy and paste options. And this was our activity to be done in this class, that is copying from one file to another. So let's summarize what we have studied in this class. First, we have studied what is workspace. What is workspace? The rectangular regions seen on the right hand bottom indicates different workspaces. We can switch over to different workspaces by clicking on those rectangles. We can open different software in each workspace. We can also transfer or share data between the windows opened in different workspace. Then we have studied how to copy from one file to another. That was our activity in this class, that is copying from one file to another. How to copy from one file to another? There are three steps. First step is select the required lines. How to select the required lines? Place the cursor before the first letter of the text to be copied. Then click and hold the left button of the mouse and move the pointer to the last letter. And this process is called click and drag. Now the second step is copy the selected part. How to copy? Click on the shortcut tool in the toolbar at the top, or we can select copy option from edit menu. Then the last and third step is paste the copied text. Open the file where the copied text is to be pasted and select paste option from edit menu. This is how we can copy from one file to another, and this was our activity to be done in this class. I hope all of you have understood what we have learned in this class. So in today's class, we have learned what is workspace, how to work with different workspace, how to open different softwares in different workspace, then how to copy from one file to another. We have done an activity, that is copying a file. I think all of you have understood what you have learned today. Write down the notes and steps of the activities given in the slides at the end of the video in your notebook. Those who have computers and laptops at home, you can practice these activities at home. Others can write down the activities in your notebook. The remaining portions will be taken in next class. So see you in next class. Bye. Thank you.